Attention on the net, this is the launch director performing the final pull for launch. Verify no constraints and go for launch.
Yeah, listen, with Donald Trump, NASA's back. Tomorrow, this mission's going off. The 127th mission to the space station. Mike and Sonia are the two of the four American astronauts that are on that flight. They're right out of Central Casting.
This guy's out of Central Casting. I'm telling you, there's nobody in Hollywood that can look like this guy.
These guys are Central Casting, like from a movie.
Central Casting, you can't cast them. What, you don't have anybody in Hollywood that looks like these guys.
And a great-looking Central Casting, and we have great generals, a great Central Casting general.
Look at them.
Ne kadar güzel insanlar
Central
ve
Casting.
onlarla ilişki kurmak ne kadar.
He's like Central Casting for ownership of a hotel.
Everyone is Central Casting. Central Casting. Glasses, pad. Boom, boom, boom.
1, 2, 3.
When I had to play a phlebotomist, I had to Google what a phlebotomist was, and even then I was thinking to myself, that's really specific. I hope you're not expecting me to show up and know how to draw blood from someone. You're in the foreground of the background, but you realize that you are helping to flesh out a scene. That scene wouldn't be as effective if there wasn't somebody back there helping to create the environment.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Late Show. This is pretty exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guests are astronauts who next year will fly further into space than any human ever has. Please welcome the crew of NASA's Artemis II mission, Christina Koch, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, and Jeremy Hansen. Please have a seat. Thanks so much. Well, this is terribly exciting. I want to go back in time and tell little Stephen Colbert he gets to do this for a living. It's an honor to have you guys here. I'm terribly excited for your mission, but certainly not as much as you guys are. You've been announced as the Artemis II mission. Artemis I went out unmanned. You guys are gonna go out the first crewed mission. Let's start with something obvious for the people out there who don't necessarily believe in the final frontier. Let's start with you as the commander, Reed. Why are we going back to the moon?
Because we want to see humans on Mars.
Oh, so this is step one. Okay.
Yes.
How does that help?
So we've been living and working on the International Space Station for about the last 24 years. You know it well. You love it. You have the cupola above us.
Sure. There it is.
And so that was the first step in understanding humans off the planet. The next step to getting to Mars is to go learn how to work around the moon, get to deep space, get away from Earth, learn how to work on another celestial body. Once we have that nailed down, then we are going to Mars.
What about the resources that we need to get from the moon to Mars? Where's the fuel come from?
So there's a lot of different opportunities, but we are almost positive there is ice on the moon in some of these shadowed regions of the craters. So we're going to go up.
South Pole is supposed to have a big old lake of ice, right?
And
like
that
the
is
size
why...
of Puerto Rico or something.
Big. Can somebody fact check him? I don't know about that.
But we are almost positive there is ice on the moon in some of these shadowed regions of the craters. So we're going to go up. South Pole is supposed to have a big old lake of ice, right? And like that the size of Puerto Rico or something. Big. Can somebody fact check him? I don't know about that. Big. Can somebody fact check him? I don't know about that.